Hello, welcome back to the Coming Before the Show, where your favorite creator, me hopefully, gets the opportunity to sit down and talk about some fantastic projects. Today, I'm pumped. Pumped, you guys. It's an action film. It's my first action film. It's a spy thriller. We are talking about the Romeo Protocol. I'm so excited for this. If you have not seen it, check it out there or the link in the description down below. But if you have, let's get right into it because it's a good one. It's a dinner. Full dinner. I love how this is where it started and it just... God, I love this. Okay, so I talked about it last week. Oaks Film Festival. This is our third year going. Skipping year 2 because that was actually a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see the conversation about the view from halfway down, check that on the Patreon. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. It is our more depressing film. It is a depressing film. It deals with some sensitive topics, so much so that it needed a trigger warning. So, yeah. It's something to go from winning Best Picture award to having a film so depressing that the compliments you get afterwards are, you did a really good job making that depressing. So obviously, going into year 3 of doing the film festival, we don't want to be doing something depressing. But we also realized last year that Cameron and I sat down and we went, we had a lot bloat, but we had extra people that we didn't necessarily need in our crew. And so the question was, what is the ideal number? And leading up to doing it that year, again, at the same time, May long weekend, the two of us kind of sat down and we went, you know what? I think honestly, it's going to depend on what the project is. So we will be the only ones that go this year. We will be the ones that write it. And if need be, we'll have people come. So you from halfway down, there was me, Cameron, Sarah, Matt, and Julie. 5 of us. On 4 of the 5 went down, got the prompts, figured it out together. Year 3, we're going back down to Okotoks, but this time it's just me and Cameron going. We're not bringing everybody. So me and Cameron go. We're hanging out, we're having a good time, and then prompt. And so this year we get it, spy. Genre is a spy film, and me and Cameron are already we're already, because we've had this conversation, we're we don't want to be doing something depressing this year. Ideally, yeah, let's make a comedy. But we'll settle for something that's not depressing. So we open the card up and it's spy film. Cha-ching, sign me up. Prop, banana. Okay, we have some good ideas, fun ideas with that. And then we have line of dialogue and it's Romeo, oh Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Except I think it was just a line from a famous Shakespeare line. But we went with Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? And we go, all right, we got this. This is gonna be a good year. So we sit down, we go to Denny's, and this becomes our ritual every year. We sit at a Denny's and we plan. But we get there, we sit down, and I go, okay, I'm ready, are you? And he goes, yeah, I'm ready. So we order food, we're sitting there, we're brainstorming, hey, so action thriller, how many people do we need? Because I'm so it's you and me, for sure. Always gonna need a camera person. We have Sarah coming to be camera. And some other people are hey, if you need me, I'd be happy to come. So in total, I think we have 5 people that we could use if need be. And he goes, okay. Here's an idea. And we just start bouncing back ideas back and forth. And we get into this action comedy of, it's Romeo and Juliet, but Cameron plays Juliet, a guy. And instead of being star-crossed lovers, they're rival spies that are ex-partners. So they have that I was we could do so many double entendres and innuendos and go through a relationship issues, but we've never been romantically involved. Just have a lot of fun with it. And we were both this is such a good idea. This is gonna be so much fun. And we go, okay, one more trip. We need props. So we go and we're okay, we need glasses. So we go and get these little plastic wine stemless glasses. we need a prop gun, and we need black spray paint to make it look like, because we're gonna get like a toy gun, and we're gonna use that to make it look like you know, an actual gun. We were given a banana in the props, and I'm like, okay, I don't think we need anything else. So we go, get all set. We come back to my place, and we take the gun apart, take out like the noises and everything. We take it to the garage and we spray paint it black. And then Cameron leaves. Or I drive Cameron home. I get back, I go give him another coat, make sure it still works still. I'm like, perfect. I am ready, I'm pumped. Saturday rolls around, Cameron comes over, I'm like, hey. So I got my costume, you have your costume, you brought your costume with you, perfect. We need to do something though. And we had talked about like some fun like tattoos. And so I get a marker, I'm like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. And so we do, I think it was a Romeo and Juliet on his knuckles, but like, I think we like spelled it wrong or something. And then we did the AI hand on his face, which is so funny because it looks like penises, but it's like, it's 4 fingers here, the thumb here, and then there's an extra finger that went behind his ear. So like, let's do an AI one. And then on his chest, I think we wrote Romeo. And so that was the whole idea. And I think I drew like a skull on his other cheek. I was having a blast with it. And so Sarah's here, and she comes and she sees him, and she goes, oh my God, why do you look like that? And it's a good time. And so we go out, I'm like, okay, before we can film, we've set my garage up so that it's set for the scene, because I don't know if you guys know this. There are wildfires in BC, usually around May. BC, North Alberta. Really bad this year. The Friday was fine. Saturday, we were planning to do like an outdoor scene, and Sarah was gonna play like the waitress when we were on like our date type thing. Like we were scripting it out because we don't want the same idea things that happen with Borrowed Ice, where we film way too much and I have to cut stuff. So we have a rough idea. We don't do like a full script. We have a rough like layout of what's going on, how things are gonna go, yada yada yada. Wake up Saturday, and the smoke is horrible. Like, it's so bad. There is a air quality advisory. Don't be outside too long. I'm like, fuck. We can't do what we were gonna originally do. But we can use my garage still. And we'll do that for the entirety of the film. We'll stay inside, except for like maybe a little bit at the end, dependent on weather, like how the air was. So we're in there, and we're getting ready to film. Like, we need to choreograph like all the fight scenes. So we're doing that. Holy crap, you guys! Because it was one shot. That was the issue. It was 90% one take. That meant we had to practice it so many times. We rehearsed it. Cameron and I are not trained. Don't think I need to make that clarification, but I will. We are not classically trained. We're not trained, period. So we're trying to hold our punches and everything, but we're still making contact, making impact. Yeah, by the end of the day, bruised and sore, very sore. But we're having a good time. We're actually having a blast. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Cameron's really enjoying it. We're like, this is way better than last year, in so many different ways. It just feels like we have more under control. So we're filming, and I go, okay, now let's actually do some takes. And the biggest issue with that, honestly, when Cameron kicks, or when I kick the gun out of Cameron's hand, it didn't land in the right place. Sometimes we would hit the ground and we'd have to restart there. Sometimes we'd go too far and we like past the catch, we have to restart. Or I go somewhere else, we'd have to restart. Or it would go just too far, and so when I get slammed into the couch and I grab the gun, it would be way too far out of my range, like my reach, and I couldn't do it. And so all these things added together to make it like, we did so many takes. Worst part, Sarah brought her own camera, had it set up for BTS, had a major, like a fatal error didn't record any of it, so I couldn't get any of that BTS footage, which sucks, but that's okay. It was super fun though. I had a blast, like genuinely. Me and Cameron actually had so much fun doing it, because it's fun to like pretend to be spies and pretend to hit and get into fight and XYZ, do all that, you know. But it's a good time. But we've rehearsed and now we've done this, and so the whole point was when I slam Cameron into the couch, when the Sarah walks in and we do the pretend to kiss scene, that's where we can cut it, and then we can set the table up and everything because I want to grab the chair. And so we do that scenes. The amount of times we had to stop because I would slam Cameron, like I would try not to hurt him, but like put him down but still hold him up, and he would like hit just wrong on the couch on his back, and it would like hurt, and he would like need to stop. Ugh. And then like it was a funny thing of like, oh yeah, like we see somebody and we have to pretend that we're actually just being like we're like be whatever. So let's kiss. And so we do that. And I'm like, okay, cut there. Film Sarah's reaction. Bring it back because Sarah's holding the camera this entire time. But let's put the tarp up and let's set up the dinner scene. Then do the whole thing. Cameron gets knocked down. Like some of these are like really cool, fun moves that we were trying. Grab the chair and wait. Oh my God, there's a dinner table here. It's a date. I go and sit down, and when Cameron's like, just give me, oh fuck, just give me a sec. Genuine, 100% genuine. He was sore. We'd done that take a number of times. So he was feeling it at this point. So getting up to go to the couch, the chair, he needed a couple of seconds. He needed a little bit of help and Tylenol afterwards, for sure. But it was such a great time, genuinely. And so we were sitting there, and we didn't have food, so we went into the freezer, and I was like, oh, pizza. We'll pull this frozen pizza, but we're not going to actually eat anything, so we're just going to frozen pizza, drop it on the table, and it can thaw while we film. Like, it'll be fine, and we'll eat it after. So we're sitting there filming, and we're doing our whole thing, and Sarah has like her props, because now she's a waitress, so we have the camera on a tripod. And so the whole point is like we're sitting there on a date and we're doing like some exhibition. We've talked about this. We're like, okay, this is where we're gonna go. Like I was like, Cameron, go wild. Like, give a speech. I might cut stuff from it, but if this can be where we either, because we were like flying through stuff. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna be long enough actually. So Karen, if you need to take a little time on the speech, I can cut stuff if it goes above it. But we need to reach that base time length. I think it's between 4 and 6 minutes, or 3 and 6 minutes. Because all the fight scene doesn't take long, and the bulk of it was this date scene. So we do the whole thing. We sit there, we go through it, and the whole plan was we end on the tip scene, like it's like no tip, 10, 15, 20%, and so we both react at the same time, and boom, different places. I couldn't find an image of it. Life of me, I could not find an image, so I had to make it on paper. But we do that, and so we're sitting there, and Sarah brings this empty bottle of wine, because now she's a waitress, and I'm like, yeah, and Cameron's like, no. I'm like, okay, like, Liam's a little unhappy, like, Romeo's a little unhappy. Also, it was crazy hot. That first shot of me there, my shirt was one shade of black, but my back was soaked in sweat because we'd been doing it for so long. It was crazy. And because I had the tie and everything, I was like, I should have been wearing something else and then changed into my costume for it. That's something you learn, live and you learn. But yeah. But then Sarah is supposed to come by and pour Coke into our cups. And so the really funny thing is, we, again, practice, rehearse this, but without pouring any Coke. We had not poured Coke into the cups by this point. So she comes over and she's pouring. She pours a little too much too fast into Cameron's, and it overflows. And I say this all the time with every project I work on. If I'm directing it, unless I call stop, we go. If something happens, adapt. Like, if something happens and it's an issue, we adapt, we move on, or we take it in. Or if I generally think it's too big of an issue, I'll stop or cut. But if I don't end the scene, even if there's a mistake, we keep going. So Sarah comes, she pours the Coke, and it overflows. We don't acknowledge it. We keep going. It's like poured all, and I don't even think you guys can see it well in the film. It pours all over the table. Like, it really, don't stop, don't pause, none of it. We gotta keep going, Cameron. Like, he's on the same page, I'm on the same page. So we're not doing that, we're sitting there. Having a great time, and we're doing this, we're having like this back and forth. And again, all improvised, 100% improvised. I think when we did like 2 or 3 takes, because the first 2 times the first time she couldn't get the can open and I ended it. The second time I didn't like how our dialogue was sounding, so I ended it. Third time she overfills the Coke. And so we're filming it, we're doing the whole thing, and then we get to the wages thing. And so originally for the festival, because the YouTube cut is what you guys get to see, the festival cut, I cut probably 1 minute and 10 seconds of that because it pushed us over our time limit. So I cut that down, but for you guys, I leave it all in because it's all really good. It's solid, and it's fun, and it really gives you an insight into the character that Cameron plays. And so we're sitting there, and then we do the tip scene, and no tip, 20%, and then guns out, he has the real gun, I have a banana gun, because again, it's funny. We had to use a banana, so we decided to use the banana in that way. Funny. And this is a lot, and this is like one of those fond memories of doing this. Sitting in the theater, watching it like weeks later, and it's 20%, no tip. Whole little, you tip 20%, that's why you can't afford a real gun. And it's, don't ever make fun of my gun. And it's like, oh yeah, why don't you have an orange gun? It's like, you know I'm allergic to oranges. And cut to black. Theater erupts into laughter. People found it so funny. And I looked over to Cameron and I was like, we did it, buddy. Like, we did it. That was good. Like, just such a good time. We wrap that up, get back to it, and like, we do that scene, and Sarah comes in and is like, oh, is he okay? I'm like, yeah, we should probably go. Get up, and because I don't have a holster and I don't want to put it in my pocket, I'm holding it on my hip, the banana. We walk out, and it's time. We need to do our final scene. We have Gareth and Juliana, who I worked with, and they were on the podcast for an episode. And they were a fan of the podcast. They offered to come out and help. And I'm like, okay. So they come by after they got off work. I'm like, okay, perfect. We're doing a little disappearing into the crowd scene. Except the joke is disappear into the crowd, and then you're just going to see me bolting it down the street. So, air quality, really bad still, but we need this scene outside. So we did a little walk away, and then the except I got rid of that because I didn't like how it looked. And it's like, when will I ever see you again? And Cameron walks by. Like, Cameron in his jacket walks by. Gareth and Juliana walk by, and I'm gone. And I'm booking it down the street. Took so many takes. Street clear, do the take. When I'm like, okay, like, I'm booking it down the street. I get to about, let's say, halfway down the street. Car shows up. I'm like, so yeah, the amount of cars, that's why the angle kind of looks funky, because we have to keep moving the camera. But we do that. I love that scene. I love that shot. Like, that joke landed so hard as well. The sprinting down the street. And then we get the Romeo Protocol, which I thought was such a solid name. Like, really good name. Really good film. When I got into the editing room, it was really just getting the sound effects and cutting everything together. But because we'd been so on top of things, way smoother. We didn't win any awards for this one, but we had such a good time. Like, actually a blast. And so I'm really excited to get to do it again this year. When this comes out, actually, believe it or not, we're in the middle of it. So if you want a little behind the scenes teaser, there'll be a vlog coming out at some point soon. But you guys will have to wait still a couple of weeks until the actual film comes out. Because again, a couple weeks later, we get It's exported, it's submitted. Cameron and I this year, we go down. Just two of us. Sarah couldn't make it. So I invite Abby. I'm like, hey, like, do you want to come to the film festival with me and Cameron? So we go down and we're watching. We're having a great time. Because Gareth and Juliana also came. Because that was part of what I said. It's like, I get 5 free tickets if you guys want to come down. Like, totally. Sarah couldn't make it, so Abby comes. So it's the 5 of us. We go, we watch it. We have a great time. Laughter. Afterwards, someone comes up to us and goes, you were the guys that made the really depressing one last year, right? We're like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, this was way better. You guys did a really good job with this. I'm like, thank you. He's like, this was a really entertaining film. And I was like, appreciate that. Thank you. Leaves. We get, like, they had like free ice cream there. So we get all that. We sit in the car because again, the smoke's bad. And we're hanging out. I'm like, this was a great film. Like, I cannot wait for next year. And Cameron's like, I can't either. And that's the Romeo Protocol. Oh, I'm sweaty. We rehearsed this so many times. Real need a sec. He was in pain. We'd done that so many times. I like how little Coke there is in the cups. And boom, he's gone. And that's the end of the 20th episode of the Cutting Room Floor. Can you believe we're at 20 episodes? Mind blown. Insane to me. Thank you to all my patrons. Your names are scrolling by right here. I really do appreciate you. You guys all mean the world to me. Your support is so immensely... don't have words for it. It means the world that you guys keep supporting me, and the numbers keep growing, which just tells me that I'm doing something right. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. I love this show. I love making content. I love making these projects for you. I am genuinely so excited when this one does come out. Yes, me and Cameron are actually actively in the middle of our 5th year. We didn't get to do it last year officially with the film festival, but we're in our 5th year. So excited, so pumped. And I'm so excited for when we actually go to the festival because that's going to be so exciting. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Link in the description if you want to become a patron. Or subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought, if you enjoyed this, if you've seen the Romeo Protocol, what are your thoughts on it? And with that, I will see you guys in another video. Love you all to death. Don't stay sweet. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.